Alright, so I am back with some Outlaws of the Old West. This time, as you can tell, we are in a little bit of a different environment. We started over on one of the offline rating restricted servers, which basically means that while this is a PvP server, it means that while I'm offline, I can't be raided and have all my hard work destroyed. So basically, if I'm online, I'm fair game to be raided, and if I am raided and lose everything, then that's my fault because I didn't protect my stuff well enough or I didn't build well enough. But anyway, I'll give you a quick look at the location. Let me take my horse. Oh, this again? Why is it doing this? There we go. Alright, so here is our location. We have our crude fort building. And then just over our hill here we have a lake, which, you know, isn't really going to serve any purpose, but hey, it's pretty and it's there. So we have quite a bit of iron and salt and iron sulfur around us, and trees, of course. We're surrounded by trees, so that'll be good. I'll just show you the structure really quickly before I start planning things and looking for trouble. So, two-story house. Technically it's three-story, but I left out the second-story ceiling. I like higher ceiling homes. After I just said I wasn't going to worry about what it looks like, I go doing that. But anyway, this is going to be just a small storage room or maybe smithy or something. Speaking of smithy, they updated the game with a new NPC station, which will be a smithy or a blacksmith. So I'll have to figure out how to put that horse. Do not come down here. You're going to get stuck down here. Okay. So, anyway, that's going to be, that place down there is going to be where the rest of my crafting stuff goes that I can't fit in the main house. So I've got a well set up here so I don't have to run down to the lake every time I need to refill the horse's water. And that's pretty much it. If you guys watched my last episode of my Outlaws of the Old West, you know that Kara pretty much built up her homestead and found all different kinds of horse colors. Speaking of which, this horse, it's a Mustang, and I don't believe I had ever seen a Mustang with a black coat and white mane and tail, but hey, today's the day and I found one, so its stats aren't any different than the other Mustangs, so I don't think it's any rarer than the other ones, maybe? I mean, it does look pretty cool. Alright. So the plan is that I'm going to build a wall around this whole area, and it's going to be a fully fleshed out town. I'm not sure about a train station yet because I don't know, do people connect to each other on PvP servers? Does that happen, or would that just be counterproductive? Bring your enemies straight to you. I think that'd be pretty counterproductive. So yeah, the wall will continue around this bluff. What was that noise? Am I hearing things? Was that just the wind? I swear I just heard something. Growling. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon enough. All I have is a slingshot right now, so I really hope that wasn't anything growling. Oh, it was her stomach. Okay, well, let's eat some food. Wow. Alright. So yeah, anyway, I will wall off this whole area. And I think that should be enough room to build everything that I need to build to get this going. And I'm not going to show where exactly I am on the map. If people want to come find me, they're more than welcome to come find me. I'm pretty far away from the spawn locations. Oh, rabbit. Pretty far away from the spawn locations, and the only person I ran into is when I visited the desert. And I think we were both way too concerned with trying to survive than attacking each other, plus we didn't have any weapons, so that, you know, probably helped a little bit. So no confrontation so far. People in the world chat have been pretty friendly, basically asking, hey, who wants to work together, blah blah blah. So there's always possibility that I end up working with somebody on this, or we end up having like allied settlements. So yeah, that is that. Basically, at this point, I just need to go out and collect a bunch of materials. I need a ton of wood and I need a ton of stone. I want the perimeter to be brick, and the interior is just going to be wood because it's cheap, and hopefully no one will make it past the brick interior. I have some plans, some anti-dynamite plans that we'll see about in the future. So anyway, I'm gonna get to building, and as always, you don't have to watch me gather and collect because, you know, that'd be like a 5-hour video. So I will cut to things when they get exciting again. Please give me the option to tame wolves at some point. I'm freezing up here. Oh, that sound is so sad. Okay. And my dog is having a puppy dream at the same time. I don't know what happens. Oh, I'm so sorry, horse. My special horse. And there I go, bopping him in the face with a pickaxe. I'm not really sure what happens if, say, someone kills me while I have my horse. Does that person get my horse, or does the horse remain mine and I just have to go back and get the horse? That's something I'm kind of curious about, because if not, I'm not really going to lose anything of any value. I don't have any guns on me yet. I don't have any clothes. I don't have any money on me, so I could always go out and see what people are doing, because I'm sure there are people on the server. What was that? I'm sure that there are people on the server who have already farmed guns. Wait a minute. Did all those wolves just respawn? Of course, wolves would choose to spawn right where I'm laying down my town. That's okay. Their pelts will be worth it. And as far as clothes go, let's make some boots. Oh wait, I could have made a rawhide sleeping bag, actually. Darn it. And then we will get this bed going over here. I have the hiccups. And then I do want to make one of these because that will allow me to make the big fences. And I think they added barbed wire fencing to everything, so that should help a lot with things. I tested it out on the single player server. I do not believe you can jump over the barbed wire fence, so that's a good thing. So you have to destroy it, but it did not harm me. I'm not sure if it harms other people, so that will definitely be something we can try testing out. Okay. Set new spawn location, perfect. All set. So now if we die, this is where we're gonna end up. So we have this, which will allow us to actually, let me see if they've changed anything that we can build here. So yeah, we've got fences, we've got a split rail gate, and we've got a barbed wire fence, which I'm actually uh-oh. Oh no! We got a fatal error. Our first fatal error of the server. Yikes. Okay, well. So this is where we logged back in. I'm not sure how this happened or how we got here. Now we get boots, and now we have a bota to drink from for water, so we got boots. Wow, we look we look fantastic. Alright, so I'm going on a pretty big resource haul here. I'm hoping I'm not gonna run into anybody. As wolves spawn in front of me, oh my god. Shit. Why? I mean, we can outrun them, but of course they would spawn right in front of me. Yep. I really need to get some guns going. Really need to find some resources. I'm wondering if maybe we could get a quick gun from these guys. Alright, we're gonna try this. I don't know. There's usually 3, so I have enough ammo. Here we go. We're just gonna... We're just gonna kite them. Try and focus on the same one if I can. Ooh, my health is getting low. Yes, okay, he did have a gun. Are they stuck? Oh my gosh, they're stuck in the charcoal. Hey! I have no idea what is going on right now. Ooh, there he is. Oh my god, I thought that was another person. So I don't really see the point in killing anybody unless I have a reason to kill them, like if I see that they have a really cool overcoat or something, I might kill them for it. So that's something that I think this game should capitalize on, is we have all of these cool building tools. We have a decent gunfighting, there needs to be a reason to go and raid people, because right now it's really easy to get a hold of all of the resources. Like, there is not a monopoly on any resource at any point in the map. Except maybe wood in the desert, but it's really not hard to go farm for wood outside of the desert. So this game could really try and be different from other open world survival games by, I mean, well, Conan is actually pretty good at giving you a reason to raid other people, and also continue playing because of the, what is it called, the purges, the NPC raids that come to your base. It kind of gives you a reason to keep your defenses up. But anyway, I think this game needs to do different, I don't know, there has to be some different mechanic once you've built everything and once you're all like role played out and you don't want to pretend that you're just an outlaw or a sheriff anymore. Like, there has to be something else to gameplay, because right now it's just farm materials and build your stuff. And that's it. And then you can go kill other people's bases if you want to, but like there's no point because it's not hard to get a hold of the materials that are within other players' bases. Everybody can get into tier 2 mines, everybody can go out and find salt and iron, etc. Like, I mean, train robberies could be a thing, but what would be so valuable on a train that you would need to rob it for? You know what I mean? At this point, not much. There needs to be more gold sinks in the game, things we can sink our gold into. I know things are pretty expensive as they are, but we need more things to work towards. Right now we're just working towards putting buildings up. I think there are other, I don't know, like we need like luxury resources that you can only import, and then once you import them, you have to transport them. You need to go pick them up at like a hub and transport them safely to your town, and if you end up getting attacked by bandits on your way, you end up getting attacked by bandits and you can possibly lose those luxury resources. I just think there needs to be more than just this. And I realize that it's a open world building game, survival game, but at the same time, just because it's an open world survival game doesn't mean it can't be different. Double negative, oops. But there's nothing wrong with it being different, even though it is a part of the genre. There's nothing wrong with changing the way genre is. Because honestly, I was completely burnt out on open world survival games until this one came along. And the only reason I decided to play this one is because I absolutely adore the Wild West. I adore history of that era. I love the mountains, used to live in the mountains. I miss them. So if it were any other setting, I don't think I would have played the game. But there is a lot that they can play with in this time period. There's a lot they could do with it, and I'm just, God, my fingers are crossed that they'll keep up with the development. They've been pretty good so far. I mean, we've gotten updates every week to every 2 weeks. They are fixing bugs, but then of course with new updates comes new bugs, so it's kind of just like a revolving door of bugs right now. But fingers crossed it keeps chugging along. Actually, on that note of there needing to be more content and more things to do, I saw a clip of a Twitch streamer getting like a Yeti showed up, a Bigfoot showed up near his base, and he and his friends had to take on a Yeti. Well, I have looked endlessly for that Yeti and I have never found it. Unless it's like the legendary white horse that only spawns like 1 in a million spawns or something. If there's a 1 in a million chance of it spawning, then obviously I understand why I haven't found it, but I've gone to the locations that it was in the video and it did not show up. But like, you know, bosses, that would be fun. Even if you are in a PvP server, either you gear up, oh, that's a bandit, either you gear up and take it on all by yourself and figure out ways to trap it, or I think this is a TNT bandit, so I get, he moves all over the place. I'm just gonna straight up shoot him. Maybe if I keep shooting him, he won't be able to shoot me. which he has missed every single shot so far. Or you decide to team up with other people, split the loot, or tell them you're gonna split the loot and then take the loot, I don't know. Okay. That was an exciting fight. Okay, good. So we got an Evan and 10 rifle ammo and $4. So anyway, back to the Yeti. It would be really cool to have creatures of the time period show up in the game as rare spawns. Never in the same location, because that makes things boring and then people camp it, and I think it should be random. I think you should have to hunt for it. Just like I think you should have to hunt for rare animal spawns. Even though there aren't any in the game. I just think that'd be a pretty cool mechanic to have in the game. There's just so much that could be done, and that's why I'm continuing to follow this game, because I have faith that they're going to try and be different from Ark and yada yada whatever. So for those of you who are curious, I'm playing on official server number 13. It's experimental US West ORR, so offline raid restricted, meaning can't be raided while you are offline. More than welcome to either come play with me or join the server and we can gun it out. Also, I have made a Discord server for the channel. It's a baby Discord server. There aren't many people on it. It's not that busy yet, but I'm working on it. It'll just be a way that you can either get in touch with me or keep up to date with what I do, what I'm playing, and what I'm looking at playing. So if you want to join that, feel free. I'll put a link to it in the description down below. So this video was basically just to let you guys know that I am going to start playing over here, and that you're more than welcome to join me. So I hope you all enjoyed that. In the next video, we're definitely going to get some guns together, get some ammo going, and we're going to go out and see who all's on the server, see what kind of builds we can sneak around. I'm kind of curious to see how many people are on here. I think there were like 15 when I first logged on. So I kind of want to see what the enemy has going on, see what I need to catch up. And actually, I'm going to catch another horse because I want to leave this one here. I don't want to risk losing him out in the middle of nowhere because I've never seen his markings before, and I want to hang on to him as long as I can. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, enjoy your games, and I will see you all in the next one.